It was a cold evening in New York. The city lights flickered as people hurried down the streets, lost in their own worlds. Donald Trump adjusted his coat as his security team drove him through the city. He had just left an important meeting, but tonight he had a different plan in mind, a social experiment. "Sir, would you like us to clear the location?" one of his security personnel asked. Trump shook his head. "No, I want to see how people react when they don't know who they're dealing with. You guys stay close, but don't interfere." He stepped out, wearing a simple dark coat, a beanie pulled low over his head, and a scarf wrapped around his neck. He blended into the night, looking like any other businessman out for a late coffee. Inside, the warm aroma of fresh coffee and sizzling burgers filled the air. A waitress named Lisa walked past him without a glance, attending to a group of well-dressed customers at the counter. He sat at a small table near the window, waiting. Minutes passed. Lisa walked by him twice, but never stopped to take his order. He noticed how she smiled at the man in the tailored suit, but barely acknowledged the older man in work clothes sitting nearby. Trump smirked to himself. He knew exactly what this was, a test of perception, a judgment based on appearance. Finally, an older waiter named Mark approached him. "Hey there, sir. What can I get you?" "Just a coffee, please," Trump replied with a nod. Mark returned quickly, placing a steaming cup on the table. "Cold night, huh?" he said with a friendly chuckle. Trump smirked, noting the kindness in the man's eyes. "Yeah, it is. You treat all your customers like this?" Mark shrugged. "A customer's a customer. Doesn't matter what they wear or how they look, everyone deserves respect." Trump leaned back, sipping his coffee. That's the kind of answer he was looking for. Trump reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a sleek black card. "You know, not everyone treats people like you do," Trump said, handing him the card. Mark glanced down. His eyes widened as he read the name, Donald J. Trump, Trump Organization. The man he had just served wasn't just another customer. He was a billionaire entrepreneur and former president of the United States. Mark's hands trembled. "Are you serious?" Trump smirked. "Kindness deserves opportunity. Call that number tomorrow." Lisa, who had ignored Trump all night, suddenly froze, realizing her mistake. Meanwhile, Mark still couldn't believe what had just happened. The next day, Mark arrived at the Trump Organization's headquarters for a meeting. His years of treating people with dignity had finally paid off. As for Lisa, she learned a lesson she would never forget. You never know who you're serving. This is the power of simple kindness. And this is the kind of story that changes lives. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content. See you in the next one.